supplying with
Ah, so
oxygen.
it's the deprivation of oxygen to the cells that leads to the necrosis of the bone.
That's exactly right.
Oh,
That is
oh.
exactly right.
Dan,
Have strangled the cells.
that's fascinating because, I mean, with what my mom has been through and knowing we have like an arthritic tendency in our family, I'm
Right?
so trying to think on a preventative level, like what vitamins, what lifestyle changes. And I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have that many vices. It's not like I want to absorb other people's vices, but I feel like um, I clocked my knee on Friday the 13th, and then I clocked it again on Saturday. I ran into a fire hydrant during the really
Oh, good.
heavy hurricane like storm, and I was
Right?
being kind of run off the road. You know when obnoxious tourists walk on the sidewalk and like run you off the road because you're smaller than them? It was that kind of a thing. So I run into the fire hydrant, clock my knee, and it hurts so bad I feel like I'm going to throw up because I'm afraid it's broken. And I'm having this pass out
Well,
throw up reaction.
have you had it looked at?
No, because fortunately everyone else's problems are more important than mine.
Well, medical problems always supersede that.
You would think so, but no, I haven't even had a chance. And I think my self abnegation is kind of my own danger point that I get put on the wrong roller coaster and fail to take myself off of it. So I can blame myself.
Well, back up though. If you really did some damage to your body you think needs to be looked at, go look at it. Go and look at it.
Well, and I
I
think
mean,
my guess is that I hit the top of my kneecap on two
right.
different places about a half centimeter off within 10 days of each other. And
Of course, that's gonna hurt like a yeah,
yeah, and once it's got a
hurt
huge
like
bruise
crazy.
on it, and once I kept it on Advil for a few days. Now I can walk pretty decent. But this is my knee that
Okay.
already somebody has pinned me to the ground and tried to have that kneecap ripped off just as like a mean thing to do that guys like to do to women. Like a, here, let me rip off your kneecap because that's some kind of fun torture game. So that knee is already taken a beating, and this is the same knee that's more double jointed that I used to wear a knee brace on back in 2004 or 5. So it's not like I have awesome knees to begin with. So I think I'm going to be okay, but of course
It'd
it
be good
would.
to know if they were arthritic though.
Yeah, and I've got like ankle injuries, wrist injuries, knee injuries, neck injury,
The pro- and the
sore
problem with
back.
all of those is where arthritis tends to strike is where former injuries existed.
Yep. Oh my god. And my neck injury really bothered me this week, where like everyone in my immediate vicinity who's like trying to get me do this, lift this, carry this. I realize I completely sabotaged myself by not having professional movers move me. I tried to do everything myself, then I tried to do everything for him. Then I'm trying to do everything for the elderly family and clean their house and blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
I'm basically being worked like a slave where I'm the one that needs a caregiver. Otherwise, I'm hurting my own
Yeah.
body and professional movers. So then my neck injury goes into inflammation. I feel
Oh yeah.
terrible. And then, like, I'm supposed to have energy for other people's drama. I'm like, no, I feel terrible. I need to rest my body, not be further enslaved.
Exactly. I had to go through that a little bit coming up here because I felt guilty not being well. First, I couldn't move, but I felt guilty. I mean, like literally move around. I had a catheter for 3 days, a vein catheter. I mean, a urinary catheter. But I felt like what can I accomplish around here, and how can I help? And I had to learn from both the physicians and my father. Stop moving.
Yeah,
Stop doing anything.
right.
Don't do anything for anyone, period, until you get better.
Right.
Basically, I mean, I can do things intellectually for people, but don't go help somebody pick up their groceries or something. Just don't do it.
Right, exactly. And I know,
Now,
yeah. Well, my move into
I
that
have
old
realized,
building screwed me over. And I did the same thing where I did it all myself. And I thought I didn't even have that much stuff. But I was in so much pain from lifting all my boxes and like hauling things up the elevator. And yeah, I have obsessive compulsive tendencies which drive me crazy. And I realize that I have to work around that and not let it torment me. Like, I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody to touch my boxes. Because what if they misplaced my grandma's letters? But it's like, I actually need to hire someone who will lift those boxes so I don't re-injure my injury. Or like re-inflame it.
Well, you know, one thing that helps with all that, not that I wish this would happen to you, but having anything that you've ever owned gone.
Well, I had an apartment flood in 2002, and that pretty much solved a lot of my hoarding problem. I had massive destruction of my property. It felt like a godsend at the time.
Yeah, well, all you can carry around is what's on your back.
I've never been happier.
The freeing.
Yeah, exactly.